imagine gazing into the endless blue expanse of the Pacific Ocean in the early 1950s, where remote islands lie scattered like tiny jewels. The U.S. Air Force crews stationed on Guam knew these communities had very limited access to supplies or even seasonal comforts. And as Christmas approached, a handful of service members decided to do something unprecedented. Load up a plane with essential goods and heartfelt gifts, then drop them from the sky by parachute onto the island of Kapagamarangi. This initiative began in 1952, not as a strategic mission, though, but as a spontaneous gesture of kindness. The Air Force personnel, aware of the islanders' isolation and scarcity of resources, gathered items like food, clothing, tools, and simple holiday treats. On Christmas Day, they flew over Kapagamarangi and released the packages. The islanders, unaccustomed to such airborne generosity, greeted the event with wonder and gratitude. Over time, what began as an isolated act of compassion evolved into a regular occurrence, and it's celebrated nationally as Operation Christmas Drop. Leveraging U.S. military aircraft from Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, the operation expanded its reach to include numerous islands across Micronesia. This was during a period of strategic tension in the Pacific, just after World War II and into the Cold War. Yet, the purpose here was purely humanitarian. The airborne deliveries bridged cultural divides, reinforcing a sense of shared humanity between Air Force personnel and island communities they might never meet face to face. As the decades passed, Operation Christmas Drop grew into the longest-running humanitarian airlift operation conducted by the U.S. military. Every December, volunteers and military staff collaborate, assembling boxes of essentials and modest gifts, including medicine and educational supplies. Local charities, businesses, and even island residents contribute, turning what was once a modest kindness into a multifaceted, community-driven effort. What's more, this tradition has expanded beyond U.S. boundaries. Partner nations, including Japan and Australia, they've joined the efforts, dropping supplies and forging bonds between countries. The operation thus serves not only the practical needs of islanders, but also as a subtle diplomat, fostering goodwill, cooperation, and cultural understanding. Today, Operation Christmas Drop is a heartening reminder that compassion can soar across oceans and generations. And each parachute represents not just cargo, but a gift of hope and shared destiny. In celebrating this annual event, we acknowledge that human connections can flourish when they're least expected, carried on the winds of the Pacific every Christmas, year after year. These are Interesting Things with JC.